Hello everyone, Mixfant Gaming here, watching my channel. Today we are back here in Mech Arena. And I haven't posted anything in a little while, well actually since pretty much a couple days after pilots were released. For a couple reasons. One, of course, it was a holiday, so we were busy. I actually ended up being exposed to somebody with COVID, so I had to, according to our local health rules, I had to self-isolate for about 10 days. I'm still in that isolation, but fingers crossed, knock on wood, I haven't developed any symptoms, so hopefully I didn't actually obtain it. But also, the other main reason is I do not condone one bit how Mech Arena is currently treating its player base. I do not agree with pilots. I don't agree with the whole pay to power, pay to play aspect of it. And despite what Mech Arena has put out in their pilot video that they put out, was it like last week or a week and a half ago? My opinion is they completely lie to their player base, upfront, wholly, hardly. It's just they say it's free to play. Oh yeah, it's free to play. You get one of the rare pilots, but you can't do anything with it. You can't get any implants. The only way you can get implants is either spend money, or not implants. I mean implant parts, or you can scrap in your current implants. You only get 2 free ones a day. Supposedly, from what I hear, it was really supposed to be 3. You're supposed to be able to get 3 of them a day. Our contact is actually looking into it right now because as of right now, you're trying to do your free, your pilot daily tasks. There's no way you can get the task for acquire 3 implants each day without actually spending any money for it. Beyond that, we have pilots have caused so much power grab in this game. It's not even funny. I'm not sure if any others out there, but I've faced maxed out pilots now. The whales out there are spending money. You can't even do anything. Their video said that it relies on player skill. Well, I'm sorry, but you have somebody with maxed out hanger, with maxed out pilots, doing sometimes 150,000 bonus damage over anybody else who doesn't have the maxed out pilots. See, there's not much you can do about it. And the fact that Division 1 is so has such a wide, vast range of power that you can have 1,500 power players going against now over 5,000 when you take in consideration the pilots. That is no way balanced whatsoever. I feel that the game has no balancing at all anymore, and I am just sick and tired of what I see Plarium doing with this game. I'm going to continue playing it. I'm going to play it for fun. I have been having I guess you could say, a bit of a difficult exchange back and forth with our contact in our Discord channel. And I'm going to be perfectly honest, I actually don't expect they'll let me stay in the partner program much longer because I am that vocal about this issue. I'm not at liberty to say exactly kind of what they're talking about on the channel. It's part of our agreement that we cannot disclose what's going on there without further at least approval from their end. But let's just leave it at this, saying that they don't think they're doing anything wrong, and this is kind of the direction they want this game to go. So with that taken into consideration, I'll leave it up to you to decide what you want this game to be in the future, whether you want to continue playing it or not. I cannot condone what Mech Arena is doing. I also, in its current state, I cannot propose people to take up this game and take it on, just because of the fact that it's so imbalanced right now. The economy is horrible. They keep adding these things into the game, pilots, implants, these pilot marks in order to upgrade your pilots, and yet they keep decreasing the amount of resources we have. They have done a secret nerf, I guess, to things like the Panther and the Kill Shot, where now it costs you 1,500 A coins early on just to be able to obtain those mechs, and that never used to be the case. You add in this whole aspect of trying to upgrade pilots, and you take into the resources you get in tournaments. I think somebody did the calculation at one point. It's about like 4 years now to try to max out your hanger, even if you're placing in the top 3 in tournaments. It's absolutely insane. We have the Stalker event going on right now that you can't even get a single free token. You can't get any tasks whatsoever in order to open those crates. It's all pay aspect. And I don't feel like the Stalker and maybe even this Gauss rifle, you're going to have any means to obtain any tokens other than just buy it. This game is really completely it's gone way beyond even what War Robots did in its paid aspect. I'm really fearful of this game and its future just because of what have they done in the 6 months or so since going global. They've added now these pilots so that you can get what I was saying before, about 150% extra damage on your pilots. War Robots never even did that. Yeah, maybe if you compare it to how it is right today versus on day one, it would be. But they went through adding Mark II. They added Mark III. They added legendary skins. They added special bots. Even the special edition mechs or bots over there, they only add 10% additional hit points. Not like Mech Arena here. You get the right pilot and skills, you can have a huge amount of hit point advantage, a huge amount of damage advantage. Well, what's going to be the case now in 6 months from now when they probably add drones or they add other mechanisms? If they're adding 150,000 bonus damage in just the first 6 months of game, that just makes me completely shudder to think of how this game is going to be in 6 months or a year from now. And I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole of trying to chase the meta. I learned that from War Robots, and my only advice is play this game for fun. Just enjoy where you are. Don't try to worry about getting in Division 1. Don't chase the meta. Don't chase these pilots. Just pick what you want and play with it and have fun. Because if you can't do that and you get too focused on the actual meta and chasing and trying to get a powerful hanger, first off, you're going to find your wallets empty awfully quickly. And secondly is you're not going to be able to compete anyways against the whales that are out there. So with that being said, let's just hop into a game here before I go too much farther into complaining about this. And so why don't we just hop into a 5v5 deathmatch here. And let's see how we do. As you can see, I need to... I need to get one more battle using Rare Pilot. But I think I need to get one more win so I can finish off my Accolade Challenge. So we'll try and do that here. I'm going to try and do it in 5v5. Usually if I needed only one more win, I probably would go to 2v2. I'd stand a little bit better chance of getting it. But I also have some tasks that I need to do for 5v5. So yeah, if I don't get it done, then I'll just, maybe tomorrow I'll go in and just try to rush for the center beacon on CPCs and get it that way. All right, so here we go here. I'm not sure if there's any real players on that side. Doesn't look like it, but unfortunately with pilots now, all the AIs have a heck of a lot more powerful pilots than I do.
Let's get things started.
And I'm also getting sick and tired of seeing these Zephyr long arm AI pilots that now have a Zephyr range of beyond the 30 meters. So let's see if we can get Carnita there. All right, got that. Okay, there's somebody down here someplace. Where is he? I know I saw somebody. Oh shoot, he's behind me. Crap. Oh, and yeah, I just got blown up by the mines of that cheetah. All right, well that was a complete waste. All right, so let's hop into my Railgun Panther here and see what we can. And how did that miss? All right, so doing okay. We are winning 5-4. That's a good sign. But I don't put anything against the AIs now. Just with these pilots, there, and I lost my target there. Great. They are really powerful, and it just goes to show even a more of an imbalance in this game. AIs have already been an issue. You've heard me talk about it plenty of times, and the fact of the matter is now that almost all AI pilots are at least a 3-star, maybe even a 4-star. And of course, come on, give me my there we go. And you can't even check their implants to see what level implants they have. It's definitely it's probably going to take me just trying to grind away here. I would say 3 to 4 months just to get my own pilots up to the same snuff as the regular AIs. And I'm not looking forward to that, to be perfectly honest. But I'm not even going to try with the pilots. If I get whatever I get, I'm going to use. But I'm not going to go out of my way to be buying. Come on, there we go. To buy resources, to put a lot of effort into my pilots. I think they are a stain on this game, and I'm going to stand by that position, despite what maybe Mech Arena might be putting out in their public posts. I really think this whole update was a huge mistake. They also had a lot of just bugs with this update too, apparently. I don't know how many times I had to restart the server. But regardless, let's see if we can do a little bit better this time. Alright, so let's go in here, see if we can get him. Ah, no, he got him in his range. Try to get him taken care of anyways. Get rid of a Zephyr if I can at any one point in time. There's somebody above me too. Well, I'm going to get hit from behind here probably. Yeah, there we go. That Carnita guy again. Alright, so, see, that guy, that AI there with the Juggernaut had a 4-star pilot. I think my pilots are like a 2-star, and that's it. And I have stock level implants. I haven't upgraded any of my implants whatsoever, because if I decide I want to take them off, I have to pay resources to take it off. Or I take them off for free, and then I lose the implant parts. Or because I think you only retain about 30% of the implant parts. I really wish they would allow us to at least remove the implants without forcing us to basically decompose them for the implant parts. If I decide to put resources into an implant, well, why can't I just take that full implant off? Maybe I just want to use it elsewhere. I don't necessarily want to remove all the parts I put into it. I just want to take it off the mech or the pilot and maybe use it someplace else. So I think there's a lot of mistakes with this update right now. And until I see Plarium start to make some positive changes, I cannot publicly endorse this game anymore. And that's just the sad fact of it. I'm going to continue to speak out against what I feel is basically an ignorance to Plarium's own community. And you know, I feel it's kind of partly my job as I can't say an influencer because they obviously don't listen to us, but as a content creator in their program, I feel like I have to try and fight for what I feel is right. And, you know, people might not agree with me. There might be other content creators that don't agree with me, and that's perfectly fine. I don't have a problem with that. But I will fight for what I feel is right, and I will fight. And where is the Zephyr that hit me? There's no Zephyr right around me. I'm pretty sure it must have been one of those Zephyrs that have the pilots that extend its range, because there was no Zephyr in 30 meters of me. Anyways, yeah, so what I was saying, like, it's not right what they've done. Yep, see, yep, he's 35 meters, and he was able to hit me with his ability. You know, this is what makes strategy even hard with this game anymore. At least before, you knew the range of weapons, you knew the range of abilities. Now that they've added all these pilots, especially to the AIs, you can't strategize anymore. You have to, you know, kind of pick your targets. You have to sneak up on them. But of course, you can't sneak up on AIs because they have eyes in the back of their heads. So this is just what makes this game so frustrating right now. Is, you know, they really, in my opinion, they did not do their due diligence when testing pilots. And I don't even know if they really tested pilots other than just a test for bugs. But, you know, this is just me putting words in their mouth. I really don't know. I'm sure they probably did some testing. But in the way it is right now, I can't condone it whatsoever. So anyways, we're 11-8. I need to get this win here. I've been talking too much and making some mistakes. Let's try to focus here the last 15 seconds. Come on. Okay, well, hit that shower before he went into stealth. Let's back on off here. I don't want to give them a free kill. Come on. Get nice. Okay, got him. Back on off. We're up at 4. Okay, we should have it here. Nice. Alright, just finish this off here. Maybe get one more kill. No. Okay. Well, I got my win anyway, so that's all that matters. Alright, so MVP here. So 15 kills. Not too bad. Considering it was against AIs, but my Zephyr, which usually does really well on that map, I couldn't get set up whatsoever using it. So yeah, see, I have 3 level 2 pilots and 1 level 1 pilot. And going against AIs that have level 3s and level 4s, with who knows whether they have their implants upgraded or not, it's just complete and utter imbalance. And there's no other word for it other than just say it's ridiculous. But, you know, it is what it is, and it sounds like if you want to play this game, you're just going to have to suck it up and get used to it, which is a very, very sad state, I must say, right now. So with that being said, let's just hop into these achievements or the daily tasks here, and let's hopefully we'll claim my weeklies and my alkali challenge here. Get that all taken care of. We got the 5 fortune keys, which again I was expecting a vault blitz this week, and it never happened. So I'm kind of surprised with that as well. So we'll just get my dailies. And like I said, that pilot one there requires 3 implants. It's impossible right now to get without spending money. So anyways, I know this is a bit of a rant, and I know a lot of my videos lately have been rant-based. I'm going to try and at least try to find some more positive aspects in order to talk about. While I still will try and fight for change in the back end with our contacts at Plarium. But don't get your hopes up. Just from the feedback I've gotten and from the responses I've seen, not just in our Discord chat, but also on public social media, I really don't expect any changes to happen whatsoever. At least not to the positive, not what the community wants anyways. And that's pretty sad to see a business completely ignore their player base. We went through a rough patch in War Robots in similar situation, and it never got resolved. And I feel that Plarium is just going to take the same aspect in that, well, if they ignore it long enough, then people will stop complaining about it. So do with it what you will. I can't tell you whether you should stop playing this game or continue playing it. That's going to be your own decision for your enjoyment of this game, or whether you are or not. But for me, I am currently not really enjoying it too much. I'm trying to get back to finding aspects of it that I do find fun. But I really wish Plarium would have extended a courtesy to us in the partner program to give proper feedback on this before it even went live. Because when we were given access to the test server, it wasn't until the update had already dropped. So for those of you who think that we have advanced knowledge and we can influence them, unfortunately that's not the case. When we are given access to something like the test server, it's usually as a last minute, and any feedback we have, it's too late for them to take into consideration for their live update. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoyed the rant. If you did, give me a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and until next time, cause a man in the field for me.